Hey guys, how's it going? So today I want to be unboxing something called Comic Bento. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a subscription service to get some trade paperbacks. If you don't know what a trade paperback is, it's basically a compiled book of certain issues of comic books, or just like a straightforward story series kind of thing. Because there are some stories that I have here in my comic pile that's on this side, but I know you guys are lucky at my messed up closet because it doesn't have any more closet doors. But anyways, the reason why I want to be unboxing this is because I want to encourage you guys to read some comic books that I will be talking about later on in the future. Or if you want to get into comic books, here's a comic book service, or a comic book subscription service. So right here, what I have, let me just cover up the address because I don't want people to know where I live. It's called Comic Bento. Now, the only thing that happened to it that kind of scared the hell out of me was the packaging. The way the box looked, it came in destroyed. As you guys can see, like in the back there, or kind of hopefully you guys can see, it looked like it was kicked, tossed around, it was like thrown around like a football, and it really looked like the people that were not Comic Bento themselves, but the people that were delivering it to my house were like, they hated it or something. But the good thing about this is, when I contacted them, they said to make sure that none of the books inside were damaged. So I only had a bad block because, like I said, it's only my area. Like a lot of the warehouses that do this kind of stuff are horrible. But the good thing about it is the way the comic books come in, on top of it is a layer of bubble wrap. So it's kind of like expected. The Comic Bento did expect to see some things like this happening. I'll get to what the books are in a bit, but the books basically come in a little bag like this with a board inside. So when I saw the hole in the box, I was kind of like, oh man, because look at that. That's a freaking hole. It was kicked. It was kicked. So anyways, since I can't do like a proper unboxing because of the way the package came in, I had to actually open up the box to make sure that none of the things inside were damaged. I didn't want to like attempt to review, like, you know, on the video and then open the box up and see like the book's like not broken, like, you know, badly damaged. So anyway, since the books aren't damaged, let's go ahead and talk about the books. So what this box brings in is trade paperbacks. Like I said, if you guys want to know exactly what a trade paperback is, even though I already said it, it's basically a compiled book. It's a book of comics into one little story. So for example, this book right here called Afterworks, as you guys can see, it has the number 1, meaning it's the first book of its series. There are single issues, which is, to my knowledge, what I've been collecting. Sometimes I'll get the trade paperback if I can't find the actual single issues, which I prefer most of the time, but I do love trade paperbacks because they're easier to read instead of going out of every bag and board and stuff. So anyways, the first book that comes out is called 4-Letter Worlds. Love, hate, fear, fate, 4 words that have long expired and define our lives in different ways. 4-Letter Worlds examines how these 4 little words define our individual worlds, oh my god, in very big ways. This brand new anthology features 16 original short stories by 26 renowned creators, including Joe Casey, China Cluxton Major. Man, the names are difficult for me to read. But I've actually read the book because when it came, I thought it was going to be like a long one, because, you know, when you see small books, they end up really being long. And to be honest, I didn't really dig the first chapter of this one, but the following chapters are actually very interesting to read. The first chapter just being like, it looked kind of, it wasn't really my style, but the rest of the chapters are actually really interesting. And next book we have is called, oh, The Afterworks. This book right here. So Afterworks, it's a departure from their day jobs. This anthology features the best and brightest in the animation industry, producing some of the freshest comics around. Fresh from work on projects like The Incredibles, Futurama, Finding Nemo, Ice Age, Toy Story, Cars, Monsters Inc., and many of these creators have produced a variety of stories that range from the fantastic to the extremely personal. Presented here are 7 tales, all told in varying styles that bring a unique voice to the comic book medium. So again, when you see the number right here, and because Comic Bento actually sent me a number 1 rather than like a number 2 or 3, 4 of a book, it makes it pretty cool. It makes it pretty interesting. This one I haven't started reading because, like I said, I have too many comic books to read. But there are some in here that, or there is one in here that I really enjoy, and it happens to be the last one, but not this one. This big book here is someone we actually know, called Judge Dredd. Now, Judge Dredd Mega City Masters, a collection of the greatest Judge Dredd tales illustrated by the greatest Judge Dredd artist. The longest running strip in 2000 AD is Judge Dredd, and over the years many international renowned artists have contributed some stunning art to the Judge Dredd legacy. This compilation features an amazing list of artists who have worked on Judge Dredd in this illustration-focused volume of Mega City Masters. Now, what's awesome about this book is, you see how it says number 3? And when I actually started taking a look at this, look at the way the art style looks. It's honestly smooth. I love, again, trade paperbacks makes it easy for you to pick up on certain specific series, certain stories that happen in the series, in a sense, like, for example, Batman Court of Owls is like the first trade paperback that you see for Batman New 52. And I actually have it, which is down there. But that will be saved for another day. But the next book that we have here is actually my favorite because I'm a huge fan of Dark Horse Comics. And here it is. This book is called The Dark Horse Book of Monsters. Mike Magnola takes Hellboy on a monster-crunching mission, and Gary Gianni provides illustrations for a classic tale of South Seas horror by William Hope Hodgson. Man, I need to learn how to read. In this monstrous tome from Dark Horse, along with Magnola, Jesus Christ, return to unveil a new painted story starring everyone's favorite evil fighting strays. Also included is a homage to the great creature comics of Jack Kirby by Kurt Busiek and Keith Giffen, and many more terrifying yards by some of the most talented folks in comics. The reason why I love this book a lot is because I always wanted to read something different. That's why I went to Dark Horse Comics, because they have a lot of stories that DC, Marvel don't really provide. And the reason why I also love this book is because the art style in here is actually one of my favorite things to be looking at. And I hope it's not too blurry, and I hope it's not too close when you guys are looking at it. But again, these are the 4 books that I got in this crate. Now, if you want to know prices, well, you're in luck, because a lot of these books in total is around, not gonna lie, I'm probably holding around $60 worth of trade paperback, and the subscription service is actually interesting because I thought it was going to be kind of pricey, but it's actually not. If you're only interested in trying out this block for 1 month, it's a total of $25 around there. I think that's the shipping. That's shipping included. They also have a 3-month plan and a 6-month plan, which in my opinion is worth it because every box that you get, every Comic Bento that you get, comes with about, and no joke, it's really around $60 value. Like, you get over $60 worth of what you're getting in this box. Now, again, you're saving money, and you also get to read a bunch of new stuff that you guys have never probably read. Or if you want to get into comic books, I highly recommend you guys get this because it comes, again, like I said, with trade paperbacks. Trade paperbacks come with a lot of stories, very specific titles, and to my knowledge, I believe recently today I just found out on Twitter that they also do some kind of like, you know how some other comics, other crate box subscriptions have this like big winner kind of thing? Somebody actually won 3 extra trade paperbacks in a box. So I think you get thrown into like a lottery thing, and if you win, you win. More trade paperbacks. I mean, that's awesome. And again, you guys, that's basically it for Comic Bento. I will be talking more about these books in the future, but I wanted to give you guys a proper introduction to the Comic Bento itself. And sorry about that. I think the battery is almost dying on the camera, so I'm going to make sure I end it off here. But again, you guys, if you guys are interested, please feel free to check out the link in the description below. And again, you guys, I'll be seeing you guys soon because I'm going to be making another comic video sometime this week. But yeah, again, you guys, this is really worth it. This isn't something, I would not be reviewing this if I didn't feel comfortable reviewing. This Comic Bento actually comes with a bunch of stuff, and it's actually very affordable, which means I can actually get this. So again, you guys, I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing me, and hopefully I did some proper encouraging for you guys to go get some. Because again, if you want to just try for 1 month, you guys, go right ahead. Be my guest, because I will probably be getting another one again next month, which I think I should, because I think I should. And for trade paperbacks, you're basically getting what you're paying for. 25 bucks in total, at least to my knowledge, that is shipping for US. I'm not too sure about international shipping. I think it's like 12 bucks, I think. But again, you guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And again, it's called Comic Bento, and if you're interested, check the link in the description below. Peace out, you guys.